Hey polish fans, it's Caroline again, and welcome to another video here at Wild Moon Lacquer. In today's video we have another mystery box. This time it is 30 polishes, 20 of which are going to be indie polishes and the other 10 are mainstream. This was a really good deal that I found on the Facebook Nearly No Rules group. She was selling them for $20 shipped, which means all of these polishes are going to be under $1 a piece, which I thought was absolutely fabulous. So let's go ahead and see what I got. I have already opened this, so I do know that we had one fatality. One of the Sassy cats did not make the journey. So we'll have a bit of a mess to clean up as well as we go, but I tried to clean up as much as I could beforehand. Okay, so as you can see, we sort of had the Sassy cats go all over some of these polishes. A lot of them also escaped their bubble wrap along the journey. Let's see what we have. The first one is a Lindsay design, so an indie. This one is called Aubry Genius. Looks like it's a really pretty cream purple polish. I like this color. I don't think I've tried a cream formula from Lindsay Design, so I'm excited to try this one. And as you guys know, I love myself some purple, so we're off to a good start. Next up, let's try this green. This looks like another indie. This one is from Sweet and Sour Lacquer. Oh, this is interesting. This one is called At Terry Wells Nails. This was a BOTB for August of 2021. BOTB. Offhand, I'm not sure, but I want to say Terry is a swatcher, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. The name sounds familiar. This is really interesting, though. This is a, I would almost say guacamole shade of green. You've got black holographic glitters. You've got orange hex glitters in a few different sizes, at least 3. You've got the larger ones here, the medium size, and then the micro. You also have an electric either yellow or neon green glitter in there. This is very interesting. I think I will like this though. This type of green I really do like, and it's unique to my collection. That is for sure. I don't have anything like this. Oh, actually I want to say there's also iridescent glitters in there. You see those twinkling away? I didn't see those at first. This will be interesting. I like that. All right, let's do one of the mainstreams. Looks like we have an LA Colors. This one is called Ambitious. I think I might actually have this one, and it's a gorgeous color. If I don't have this one, I have one very similar in this color family, sort of a mauve-y color. Whoops, this one we had a bit of a spill issue as well. Let's get that cleaned up. All right. So yeah, I'm not sure if I have this one. The tone of this and the bottle shape is definitely ringing a bell with me though, and I don't see it in my boxes to my left offhand. But if I don't have this, I really do like this tone. Like I said, the one that I'm thinking of, I'm pretty sure I wore in the fall 2 years ago, and I really enjoyed it. So if I don't have this one, I'll be adding it to my collection. If I do have it, I'll go ahead and pass it along, but it is a beautiful shade. So that was our first mainstream. Next up, we've got one from All Mixed Up Lacquer, so another indie. Ooh, this one is called Dolphin Watchin'. This one came out in the August Facebook group custom for 2020. And I definitely don't have this one. This is a white Crelly with square and hex glitters as well as shards in shades of blue, aqua, and green. I like this one. I don't have anything quite like this. I'm trying to think of if I would use this in the summertime or in the winter. Maybe not quite in the winter. I don't know. The blues and the greens, the aqua shades that I'm seeing speak summer to me, but I could see this working quite nicely, maybe as a winter, maybe as an accent nail. I don't know. What do you guys think? I really like it though. I think I will enjoy that. And like I said, it's unique to my collection so far. So that was All Mixed Up Lacquer, Dolphin Watchin'. Next up, we've got, ooh, another indie. This one is from Atomic. Wow. This is called Babality, I think. I'm not too sure on that, but it is from Polished Gamers Box, July 2020. And I don't have this one, and this is stunning. You've got a really deep teal base, absolutely full of holographic, and look at that shimmer. I'm seeing pink and blue, red and orange. That is stunning. So that was Atomic's Babality. Next up, ooh, looks like we've got another indie from All Mixed Up. This is another Corelli, looks like. And this is Pumpkin Chuckin from the October Facebook group custom for 2020. This looks like it's going to be somewhat of a similar formulation as Dolphin Watchin'. So you've got actually maybe a slightly different tone of white. So it's a squishy white loaded with orange glitters and shards as well. Again, I think I'm going to like this one. I love my oranges for fall, and I definitely don't have anything like this in my collection. I think this one would make a very fun accent nail along with my pumpkiny orange shades. I see holographic and metallic. And actually the shards there, I'm not sure if those are like if those are metallic or holographic, but they're really pretty. See those little soft ones there? Really beautiful combination, and another one that's very unique to my collection. So that one was All Mixed Up Lacquers, Pumpkin Chuckin'. Alright, next up looks like we've got one from a mainstream. This is LA Colors in the Diamond Crush line. This one is called Ruby Glass. Ooh, this is another one that I definitely don't have. I'm not sure if I have any from this line from this company, and this is beautiful. Definitely holographic. I mean, look at that. It's kind of freaking my camera out. But the tone of this is really beautiful. Sort of a pink, rusty red. The holographic, as I said, is just absolutely dazzling on this one. Let's see. Give it a good shake and see if it is a clear base or if it's going to be opaque on its own. Nope, it's got sort of a squishy jelly base, but I would guess that this would probably be able to be made opaque on its own. That is beautiful. So that one was LA Colors Ruby Glass, our second mainstream. Let's do another mainstream hiding in the corner here. This one is Sinful Colors, and this one is Show and Teal. So this is a I actually wouldn't describe this as a teal myself, almost the more like a slate blue. And I think on camera it's definitely coming off much more of a dusty blue, but it is a dusty shade of blue. Like I said, I would describe it as sort of a slate blue. Cream formula. I don't think this is one that I have either. I think I might like this on my nails for the fall. So that was Sinful Colors Show and Teal. And let's do another of our mainstreams. This is another from Sinful Colors. I'll have to do a little bit of cleanup. She got a little polish on her from the broken bottle. But this one is Wonder Mint. Definitely a shade that I like. I think you guys have heard me say multiple times that I love my mint shades. And I have quite a few mints from Sinful Colors, but I don't think I have this one. I know I've got like apple, is it apple mint? Something like that from Sinful Colors, but I don't think I have this one, and I really do like the shade, so I'll have to compare this to my other mints in my collection, but I really like it so far. So that was Sinful Colors Wondermint. Another mainstream, this is from LA Colors, another in the Quick Color Nail line. This one is called Moment, and I don't think I have this one. This is beautiful. Sort of a Cinderella blue loaded with a pink, blue, and silver glass fleck. I like this one a lot. I think I might have to add this to my summer nail polish rack. This is beautiful. So that was LA Colors Moment. All right, we've got another mainstream that has escaped its packaging, so we'll do this one next. This is LA Colors Prism. Ooh, so this is a purple version of the Ruby Glass one that we already looked at, and this is again just dazzling. You've got all of that holographic glitter in a really beautiful juicy purple base. That is lovely. Now the name is sounding familiar to me, but Prism I'm sure is used in a lot of different nail polish names, so I'll have to double check and see if I have it or not, but if I don't, I do now, because this is gorgeous. So that was Prism by LA Colors. All right, let's do an indie. This one looks like a mustard shade from Lindsay Designs. Ooh, this looks like actually honey mustard. Yeah, honey mustard from like a honey mustard dip. This one is called Keen as Mustard. There you go. So this is a really interesting shade of yellow. I'll have to do a comparison to Mustard the Courage from China Glaze, but I don't think that this is the same tone. There's something unusual about this one. Like I said, it reminds me of the dip, the honey mustard dip that you would say dip chicken nuggets in. So it's got a very unique tone to it, and I kind of like it. We'll have to see if I like it on my skin tone or not. It almost I want to say leans a little bit green, but I don't think that's right. I don't know. It's a unique shade. We'll have to give it a try. That was Lindsay Designs Keen as Mustard. Next up, we've got another indie. This one looks like it's going to need some cleanup as well. Ooh, and this is a new to me brand. This is from Familiar Polish. This one is called Austera. This is an interesting color. It is a peach crelly, which I think my camera is trying to wash out, but it's definitely like a light creamsicle, like bleached creamsicle color. Then you have green round glitters, a softer shade of green glitters in a hex shape, and then white glitters in round in a couple of different sizes. And I want to say there's another particle in here that I can't quite identify, in a very soft, delicate green. This, I would say, is probably not up my alley. This tone of peach, I probably wouldn't like on my skin tone, but it's a new to me brand, so that part's kind of exciting. But that was Familiar Polish Austera. All right, next up, we've got another indie. This one is Sassy Sauce. Ooh, it's one of their thermals. This one is called I Love You from PPU 421. I don't think I have this one. I've actually been loving my Sassy Sauce polishes lately. And this, like I said, I don't think I have this one. I'm not too sure what color this might turn into, but I'm loving the flakies in this. It is a really beautiful grapey, grapey purple. Look at the flakies in here though. Those are somewhat reminiscent of Cuticula's Dragon Glass flakies that have a lot of punchy color. Those are beautiful. Wow, you see that one that has like a rainbow on it? That's beautiful. So that was Sassy Sauce, I Love You. Next up, looks like we've got another Sassy Sauce and another thermal. This one is called Masks Mandatory, Bras Optional from PPU 12-2020. And I don't think I have this one. I remember the name, and I think I talked myself out of it because I buy a lot of this type of blue polish. You've probably seen me unbox many a variation from many different brands. It is one of the things that just really catches my eye, but I don't think I have one like this, oddly enough. It's got multi-chrome flakies in some fall tones. You also have iridescent flakies. You've got shimmer and a beautiful, like, dusty blue base. So I think even tonally, this isn't quite like some of the blue shimmer polishes that I have so far. Again, I'm not sure what color this turns into as a thermal, but that is a beautiful polish from Sassy Sauce. Masks Mandatory, Bras Optional. Next, let's do this one. This is one of our mainstreams. I think this is Besame. I saw these at Marshall's, I think, and this one is called Portrait Pink. This is a tone of pink, like sort of that dusty rose mauve shade that I really, really enjoy. In fact, I probably almost bought, if not this shade, something similar, but I didn't. So I don't have anything from this brand yet in my collection. And look at the design on the bottle. Isn't that gorgeous? Very like vintagey in its styling. And like I said, I love this type of pink, and I don't have this one in my collection yet. So that one was Besame Portrait Pink. Next up, let's do this one over here. Ooh, this is Dom Nail Polish in Yowza Yellow. This, I would say, is more of a electric neon green, but it could be one of those yellow highlighter shades that leans green, and it is full of holographic. This, I think, will have to make it to my summer rack because I do not have this shade in this formula on my rack, And this is fun. I also don't have too many from this brand. When I was asking for suggestions from my viewers of brands that they wanted me to share which bottles I had, this was one of them. And I think this might be either my first or possibly my second. I'm not sure. So we'll see if I can actually round up some polishes to share from this brand for you guys. But hey, here's one. So again, that one was Yowza Yellow. All right, next up we've got another escapee from Sassy Sauce. It's another thermal. This is Mad Happy, and I do have this actually. Did I wear it, or was I thinking about wearing it? I think I was thinking about wearing it, and actually, so the box, I just pulled this box off of my porch not that long ago, and it's a pretty warm day out there. So this is what it is warm. This is how it will look cold. So there's the thermal shift for you guys. And since I do already have one, I will most likely get rid of this second bottle. But it is a beautiful, beautiful shade. We'll go ahead and keep this one here so I can describe it to you. It's a beautiful, juicy shade of purple, full of flakies and full of shimmer. And then as you can see, it turns to this beautiful, soft, almost like lavender or lilac blurple shade. It's really, really gorgeous. So that was Sassy Sauce, Mad Happy. Next up, we've got another indie. This is from Saki Cosmetics, and this is called Vitality. This one doesn't say where it came out from, so it's possible it came from their website. This is a really interesting olive shade of green and full of hollow. I don't think I have anything quite like this in my collection just yet. Closest thing, at least within reach, is from Lindsay Designs. This one is called Little Monster, and it's definitely a lot of more of a lime, like deep lime shade of green instead of an olive. And I love olive shades, so this will be a good one to add to my fall rack. That was Saki Cosmetics Vitality. Next up we've got another mainstream from LA Colors in their Diamond Crush line. This is Aurora Sky. Another beautiful holographic. Just look at that glitter. Wow. The color of this is beautiful, like a deep emerald. And again, the holographic glitter that they used is spectacular. This one I know I don't have. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I don't have any from this line just yet. So that was LA Colors, Aurora Sky. Next up, we've got one from Lindsay Designs. This is another cream formula, so I'll be able to try quite a few from her. This is Pass the Rosé. This one, I think I might actually like this shade. It's sort of more of a melon than it is a light peach. I think my camera is trying to wash it out a bit, but it is more saturated than it's coming across on camera, at least as I'm watching it right now. I would describe it as a cantaloupe or a melon shade. Very juicy. I like this one. I like this one. I think the closest color that I have on my summer rack from this color family is this one from Essie, and Essie is a bit darker. This one is Tarte Deco, but in the same color family. So I like it. I like that. So that one was Lindsay Designs, Pass the Rosé. Next up, looks like we've got another from Sassy Sauce. This one is called When It Rains, It Pours. Ooh, I'm not sure if I have this one, but this is definitely up my alley. Again, this is in that sort of a color family that I buy from a lot. Light blue to periwinkle, cornflower blue shades with a bunch of shimmer, and this is loaded with shimmer. I love the tone of this though. This is, I think, darker than a lot of the shades that I'm thinking of offhand. I think a lot of the shades are a bit softer and more pastel leaning. So I'll be curious to see if I do have this one or not, but that is a gorgeous one. When It Rains, It Pours from Sassy Sauce. Next up, it looks like we've got one from Zoya. This is an orange called Sandy. Oh, look, and it's got a little bit of like a silver sheen to it. Interesting. Well, this is definitely right up my alley as far as oranges go, especially for summertime. And I don't think I have this one, so we'll have to possibly add this to my summer rack. So that was Zoya's Sandy. All right, next up, it looks like we've got another Zoya. This is a mauve, and this one is called Avi. I do have this one. It is one of the shades that you'll hear me talk about quite a lot, at least color family wise. It is like a chewed up grape bubblegum, varies in depth. This one is more in the darker shade, the darker range of that shade of color, but I love them. I have a ton of them because I buy them a lot. It's just one of those tones of a dusty purple that I really, really enjoy. So I do already have this one. We'll go ahead and add this one to my D-stash. So that one was Zoya's Avi. All right, next up we've got one from Saki Cosmetics. I think it's actually one of their older bottles. And this does not have a name, but it is a dark teal with a bunch of glass fleck in like a gold. I don't offhand see very much of a shift on the gold, so it might just be a golden glass fleck. Interesting color. Let's see. This could be one that I like. I'll have to swatch it and see. Gold, as you guys know, I'm a little bit picky on. I like it when gold is a shift in something, but when it's the main or the secondary component, I get a little bit picky. So this isn't exactly screaming me to me, but it is a really pretty color. So we'll see if I keep it. But in any case, that was Saki Lacquer. Oh, did they change? Their other bottle says Saki Cosmetics. In any case, that was Saki Lacquer, no name. Next up, we have another Sassy sauce. This one is called Damfino, and I do have this one. I know that for a fact. I remember the name. I remember the polish. It is stunning. This one came from the charity box for October of 2021, and look at how loaded this one is with flakies and shimmer. So beautiful. There's also a scattering of holographic glitter in here, all in like a really beautiful shade of blue. I think you can see that on the wand. That's a really good color representation. So another that I will be getting rid of because I do already have a bottle, but that was Sassy Sauce Damfino. But that's only 3. And like I said, these are under $1 a bottle, so I'm not mad at all. Next up, we have one from Sassy Cat's Lacquer. This one is called 2020 Hit Different from PPU. I definitely don't have this one, and this is beautiful. It is such a vibrant shade of like very Perry, maybe leaning a bit more blue toned, and look at the shift in there. I think this will have to make it to my summer rack. This is stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. So that was Sassy Cat's Lacquer 2020 Hit Different. All right, we've got 2 more. That one's got quite the amount of polish on it. Let's see if I can't get it out without getting too much more polish on my fingers. Get out my handy dandy little scissors for this guy. She will need some cleanup. This is another from Lindsay Designs though. It's called Queen Succubus. It is a thermal from November 2020. So I'm not sure again what color this might change to, but as is, which I'd imagine would be its warm shift since the box was warm, is really beautiful. Sort of like a deep rosewood, full of multi-chrome flakies, holographic shards in that sort of a crescent moon shape. And there's also a shimmer particle in here. That is really pretty and very unique. This will probably make an appearance on my fall rack. I don't have anything like this in my collection. So even if it doesn't change thermally, because you know thermals do have a shelf life, I like the color it is currently. So we'll see if it stays that way. But that one was Queen Succubus from Lindsay Designs. All right, and the last one, it's a Sassy Sauce thermal called Itty Bitty Tiddly Committee. Say that 10 times fast. From Polish Pickup 1121. This is one I don't think I have, and I really like it. It is a very interesting shade of like deep evergreen, full of multi-chrome flakies and shifting shimmer in like a red to orange to green to gold. That is really cool. Again, I'm not sure what color this will turn into thermally. I'd imagine that this is the warm temperature shift, but that is very cool. Very cool. All right. All right, so there you have it. That was our 20 indie nail polishes. The blank spot is for the fatality that we had in the packaging, only 3 of which I am destashing. And then we also had 10 of our mainstream brands, only 1 of which I am destashing. So overall, really, really great deal. I got a lot of gorgeous, gorgeous polishes, a few of which are definitely making it to my summer rack. They are gorgeous. And like I said, the deal was absolutely fantastic. Getting these bottles for under $1 each is fantastic. I will do that every single time. So let me know what you thought down below. If you happen to know what the saki lacquer might be called, because I'm not too familiar with very many of their polishes. And I didn't know that they had a name change from saki lacquer to Saki Cosmetics. So that's it for today's video. Make sure to hit the little subscribe button down below. That way you don't miss out on any of my new videos, and I will see you in that next one.